Things are heating up. The Imagined Order is scared. Someone is tracking down Drift. That's right, folks. Today we're going to be going over the Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 5 storyline. From the little Easter eggs of the season to the major story beats, we'll be covering it all. You don't want to miss this one. It's important to note that a lot of this video is our interpretation of events. As you know, Epic is super cryptic. Oftentimes, they don't lay out the story on a silver platter. Instead, they give hints as to what is happening, and it's up to us to figure it out. Today, we're going to do just that. Before we get into it though, could you hit that red subscribe button? It helps us out a ton, and shows that you like what we're doing here. This is NewScapeGames, your source for Fortnite news, leaks, ideas, and theories. Let's go. Vi and the Fox Clan. Before anything else can be discussed, we have to touch on the arrival of Vi. If you don't know, she is February's Fortnite crew skin and a member of the Fox Clan, alongside of Drift and Catalyst. Did you know though, that she could potentially play an important role in this season's storyline? To explain why, we have to take you to Fortnite's official Twitter, where something interesting happened. Before the release of the skin, it seems like Vi herself hacked into it. The account's profile picture was changed to a fox logo, and cryptic tweets started to pour in. After a short amount of time, everything was deleted, gone without a trace. Luckily, quite a few people were able to take screenshots. Let's go over them. It starts with establishing connection, beginning scan, possible match found, Drift, come in. Do you read me? We understand this to be Vi searching for Drift through radio frequencies. It continues with the next tweet. I know you don't know who I am, but the Fox Clan is in trouble. We need you. Okay, this one is interesting. Whoever Vi is, she has not met Drift. We assume this means she joined the group after Drift was transported to the island. The next tweet reads, we always thought we were the trackers, but something is tracking us down now. Something old. Something bad. So, the Fox Clan is being kidnapped by another group. The question is though, who is the mysterious they? The first thought that comes to mind is the Imagined Order, but we're not sure if that's right. I mean, Io surely isn't that old. Could it be Condor? He is an ancient assassin, prophesized to do the bidding of his rulers. We assume Io is his master now, so maybe they sent a hit out on the Fox Clan? That's our theory. Next tweet reads, they got everyone. I barely escaped. I'm the only one left. Whoever is taking down the Fox Clan is effective and powerful. Again, this could be Condor. Whoever gave you that Fox Clan mask made you a target. Okay, this one throws us for a loop. So is Drift not an official member of the Fox Clan? Was the mask given by someone not in the group? And who was it? We have a theory on that. As you most likely know, Drift made his debut all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 5 of Fortnite. He's from the real world, and was sucked onto the island from a rift. After that, we learned of his storyline through loading screens. From this one, we can see us become acquainted with some of the members of Fortnite Island, especially Bright Bomber. This relationship continues to be prevalent in multiple other loading screens. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work out. How do we know? Take a look at this tree from the Chapter 2 Season 2 loading screen. See this heart? Yep, Drift and BB are crossed out. It may seem like we're going down a rabbit hole, but we're not. We believe Bright Bomber to be the one who gave Drift the mask. This loading screen was the first to showcase Drift with it. In the background, Bright Bomber jumps in the pool. We can only assume this, as well as their failed relationship, means Bright Bomber had more sinister plans for Drift. We believe this could mean Bright Bomber is a member of IO. This would make sense. Her base model is Ramirez, who has tons of different snapshots on the island. If she is an employee of IO, it could mean she gave Drift the mask as some sort of tracking device. Maybe because he's from the real world? We don't know. Now that Condor is on the island, he's been tasked at taking him and the rest of the Fox Clan down. Fascinating. We're curious how this will play out, but it's safe to say Drift is going to play a part in the end of this season's storyline. The 0 point. Okay, now that we've discussed Vi and the Fox Clan, we have to go back to the beginning. As you most likely know, the entire Fortnite storyline has revolved around the 0 point. How we see it, it's essentially a battery or heart of the multiverse. Without it, reality as we know it ceases to exist. Because of this, it has an immense amount of power. That's how Galactus learned of it, which resulted in him trying to harness it for himself. The process was thwarted by Iron Man, the rest of the heroes, and players on the island. Great! In the process though, the 0 point became destabilized. Now, the Imagined Order, the mysterious organization keeping tabs on the island, has to fix it. The person tasked with the job is John Jones, an employee of IO. He's the original Jonesy, and the reason why so many different entities of him exist on the island. He's been told to re-establish the bridge and fix the 0 point, all while not alerting the Seven. Since his arrival, he's been bringing bounty hunters from all over the multiverse. Now we have a colorful cast of characters, like T-800, Sarah Connor, Daryl Dixon, Michonne, Kratos, Master Chief, and others. With the time running out on the rest of the season, we only know of one more hunter coming to the island. The Flash. That's exciting. Enough with the hunters. Let's talk about those being hunted. The prisoners. The start of this season saw the inclusion of tons of different interactable NPCs around the island. Examples include Farmer Steel, Triggerfish, and all of the Battle Pass skins. They give players heals, weapons, and quests for gold. The question on everyone's minds, though, is why now? Beyond that, how can they speak? It's been confirmed by the visitor that those on the island become muted, but the NPCs, as well as your character, can talk to one another. Our guess is that this is a byproduct of the 0 point destabilizing. The muting of the prisoners on the island is very purposeful. As George R.R. Martin, author of the Game of Thrones series, once said, "When you tear out a man's tongue, you are not proving him a liar. You're only telling the world that you fear what he might say." That's exactly why IO has muted the island. Communication could be dire for them. When people talk on the island, they learn more about IO and their secrets. The best example of this is Bunker Jonesy. He's an NPC found on the island, and his only mission is to discuss the loop with the inhabitants. Each time he does this, he informs more people of IO's plans. On top of this, he claims he knows how to escape. The Imagined Order does not want this to happen, and will do whatever they can to stop it. That includes introducing one of the fiercest hunters yet. The Predator. A few weeks into the season, the Predator was released into the wild. More specifically, Stealthy Stronghold. Here, he roams, alternating between being invisible and visible. He's quick, powerful, and deadly. In the Imagined Order's eyes, the Predator is the perfect addition to their crew. Why? Because hunting and battle is the name of the game for them. These extraterrestrial warriors are each in competition with one another to become blooded. To do this, predators must kill prey that has been deemed worthy. John Jones is a pretty smooth talker, and the stakes of the 0 point are high. Yeah, we're pretty sure hunting down characters on the island would deem the Predator worthy. He now has his own space within Hunter's Haven, which means IO has reached an agreement with this terrifying beast. The island is reaching a breaking point. Soon, it'll be time for Phase 2. Phase 2. So we've discussed the Fox Clan, the 0 point, the inhabitants of the island, and the Predator. All of these topics pertain to John Jones's plans. He sent these people to the island to establish order, but not in any sort of traditional sense. In fact, the exact opposite. In the Battle Pass trailer for this season, we learned his strategy is to cause total chaos with the help of his bounty hunters. He also mentions how this is only the beginning. Once everything is ready, Phase 2 will begin. We're now months into the season. So when is this Phase 2 supposed to start? Our guess is this mysterious next step will not be fully realized until Chapter 2, Season 6 of Fortnite. This season has been the most story-focused one yet, and we can only assume the trend will continue. Besides, they left way too many threads open to not continue to explore them. On top of that, John Jones is not a playable character yet. Our guess is because he has been busy traveling to different realities, but he has to bunker down on the island eventually. Again, we think this will happen in Season 6. In fact, we believe Fortnite's next big storyline beat will be IO tightening their grip on the island. As well as John Jones, other members of the Imagined Order will arrive. This will most likely be other base model skins, or Season 1 defaults. Skins like Wildcat, Renegade, Headhunter, Banshee, Hawk, etc. As to whether they'll be given new names, we're not sure. They'll stop sticking to the shadows too. IO-devoted buildings will pop up everywhere, where IO guards and employees will work. We'll just have to wait to see how everything actually unfolds. But we think our theory is pretty sound. Well everyone, that's going to do it for us. This has been one of our favorite seasons to date. The lore building excites us, and we can't wait to see what the game has in store for us next. We hope our theories are right. If so, Fortnite is going to become even more awesome than it is already. What are your theories for the future? What have you thought of Season 5 so far? We'd love to hear all your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, let us know what you want to see next on this channel. We always take your suggestions when thinking up new video ideas. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click that bell so you never miss a video, and use code NewScapePro in the item shop. Thanks so much for watching, folks. We'll see you in the next one.